Guys, I am excited to unbox this graphics card. It's got the ACX 2.0 Active Cooling Extreme. This right here, guys, is the classified. So this right here, guys, this graphics card supports GameStream, GameWorks, G-SYNC, and DirectX 12. 6GB GDDR5. And back here, guys, well, we got some announcements and whatever. It's nothing too crazy, but you know what, guys, let's get to the classical unboxing. So let's get to this unboxing. Okay, let's not hesitate. Right here we can see there's a seal from EVGA. Right here, guys, this explains how is the cooling of this graphics card, how it's got the engineered to perfection ACX 2.0, yada yada. It explains, gives a lot of explanation, the swept fan blades, the ball bearing, the 3-phase low power motor, and the ball bearing. It also shows, you know, 26% cooler and whatnot, but we're gonna see that on the game performance. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut through the seal. There we go. A lot of people ask me why I wear gloves, because I don't like to touch electronics with my hands. So this morning I have washed my hands and I have dried my hands very well. I have sanitized my hands very well, because guess what? I ran out of gloves. Carefully, I don't want to break the box. Carefully, I removed it very carefully. There we go. So what do we see here? It says right here, it's got a disclaimer. Please note, if your product is not working properly, do not return to the store. EVGA offers direct customer service. Okay. One thing that my friends convinced me to get this graphics card, and going with EVGA, oh, okay, I guess it opens this way. EVGA offers 10-year warranty, I believe. Okay, so I got everything out of here. There's nothing else on the box. So here it is. What do we got here? Well, it looks like we got a poster. I hope it's not the same that they send every single time. I hope that we have something new here. Oh. Standby for ownage. What is that? Oh. The EVGA. Okay. It's a cool poster, I guess, if you're an EVGA fanboy. Because you can hang this on your wall and whatever, which I'm not gonna do it. One thing that I forgot to mention. When I opened the box from Newegg, this thing came in. Isn't that weird as shit? Newegg, you guys are doing something funny. Why would you send me this shit? You know that I'm not gonna eat it, right? Yeah. So what else is here? We have a little guide, graphics card user guide. Explains how to use the graphics card, which if it's your first time, you might want to read it. Take the time and read the whole thing. But if you know what you're doing, you don't have to. Right here we have a CD, and it says powered by EVGA. We have the driver CD, and it's got a whole bunch of little stuff. Display driver. Okay. I like these things, honestly. I really like those things. Let's put this here. What else we got here? Well, EVGA 900 series. And what is here? So this here, guys, is going to explain about the power input, the PCIe cable connections, and the options that we got. These right here are some stickers, which this one is bent. EVGA, look at this here. You should fire whoever shipped this to me, because this is unacceptable. But anyways, look at that. You can put this on the side of your computer, you can put this on your door, you can put it whatever you want to put it. They're stickers. Pretty good touch of you guys. Right here, this is a DVI-I cable to VGA. I don't know if you can see that clear. You can see it clear. I'm gonna leave this on the package. Right here we got, if you can see that clear. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and open it. It's plastic braided cable, 2 6-pins to an 8-pin, and right here we have, that's an 8-pin, 2 6-pin. It's the same one. It's the same one. Whoa! I haven't seen this before yet. Okay, look at that. It says right there, thanks for the purchase of the EVGA GTX series. For those planning, wow, pretty cool. See, this is one thing why I got this card and why I went with EVGA. After talking to some friends, if you remove the stock cooler of this graphics card, and like if you want to do water cooling, EVGA offers, like if the computer, or if the GPU messes up, you can always change it. You can always file an RMA, and it doesn't matter, they'll help you out. That is one thing that, correct me if I'm wrong though, but that is one reason why I went back to EVGA after my fiasco with the 970, the ACX 2.0 cooler. After my fiasco with that graphics card, look at that, they even include this cool looking, I have it upside down, yeah, EVGA. Take a look at that, man. This company really takes care of their accessories on the outside. In the moment of truth, so here's where the graphics card was in. Very good touch. Man, this thing is buffy, this thing is heavy. Holy moly. Holy moly. Wait. Look how it came in. Coffee break. Right now it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I feel like an old person now. Jesus Christ, if I don't have my coffee in the morning, I feel like I die. I feel like a walking zombie. Okay, let's get the crap. The moment of truth, the moment what you came here for. Jesus. Guys, when I wanted to get this graphics card, when I wanted to buy it, the price was... Oh, is that easy to remove? I guess so. The price of this graphics card, guys, was $689. I saved up my money and whatever. And when I was ready to purchase it, after I returned the EVGA Gigabyte 980ti, the WindForce edition, after I returned it because it was faulty, and after they refunded my money, when they refunded my money, when they give me a store credit, I was able to get this card. Yeah. And guess what? For how much? For $659. So I pretty much only put $30 more for this card. And this here, guys, you know that it's a legend. Man. Okay. Carefully. Jesus, why is it so hard to freaking remove? Oh, because this plastic stuck. That's stuck out here. Whoa. Wow, this thing is huge. Okay, this is my hand. Let me get my measuring tape. Let's take a look at the dimensions of this card. From front to back, we have about 11 inches. Well, 11 and a half with the PCIe clearance. We have 11 and a half inches by, let's see, I'm gonna measure from the PCIe. We have 5.5 inches here, okay, width, wide, and let's see how thick it is, including the back plate. It's about 1.5 inches. Yep, 1.5 inches. So wow, man, this card is heavy. This thing is buffy. Wow, crazy heavy card. Look at that, guys. Now, I heard some complaints, and I have seen some complaints from people telling me that I'm going to have a hard time putting that on my case because of this spacing here. Now, let me get the reference design cooler from EVGA. Now here I got a reference design. Take a look at that. Do you see the difference? My friends are telling me that I'm going to have a hard time putting in the screw right here to the PCIe slot. And I can see what they're talking about now. I'm gonna have a hard time, but I guess I have to do it with the screwdriver. So right here, guys, we have a connector here. I'm not sure what it is for, so I'm gonna have to find that out. There's another connection here. I'm not sure what it is for, so I have to do my research. But I know what is this for. This right here is the 8-pin PCIe cable, and we have another 8-pin. 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. We have two 8-pin connectors here. This right here is a huge backplate. It's got the GeForce GTX 980ti classified, which I am not a fan of the red, but since I'm gonna put this card underwater, I'm gonna do my custom loop on my main rig. This is gonna go, I'm gonna remove this back plate and I'm going to install my custom plate. I'm probably gonna put Creeper 24 or something. Give me some ideas, what should I put back here? I'm gonna have a custom made. So also take a look at that. We can take a look at the fins of this cooling. Back here we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pipes going across the card that touch the chip of this card. And right here we got more fins for cooling. Taking a look at the fans, we have these two huge fans. Man, I am excited to test the performance of this card. Right here we have a logo again. Right here we have another logo. And we have a plastic film, which I'm gonna leave it alone for now. I'm not gonna remove it. Taking a look in here, you can see this thing is huge compared to the reference cooler. Look, take a look at that. This thing is absolutely humongous. It's huge, by 1.5 inches, I guess. Yeah, this thing is huge. This card is definitely going to deliver some good overclocking because of the cooling option. It's just the cooling goes all the way across, and you can see the pipes. It's got 5 pipes going all the way, and they touch with the chip of this card. Right here we got the DVI-I. Let's take a look at that. And we have DisplayPort, HDMI 2.0, another DisplayPort, and another DisplayPort. So we got 1, 2, 3 DisplayPorts, 1 DVI-I, and 1 HDMI 2.0. You can actually have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screens hooked up to this monster. Oh, and also there's some red in here, which I'm not a big fan of, but since I'm gonna remove this cooler, so that doesn't really matter. One thing that I really liked about this card is that this logo turns on white. So I'm gonna test that right now on my computer, and I'll probably do a second video, guys. Let me know if you want a second video. Guys, thank you for watching the unboxing of this car. I know it's a long freaking video. It's got the ACX 2.0, which that means that this cooler is not going to turn on until the car reaches a certain temperature. Alright guys, well, thank you for watching my video. I hope that you liked it. And I'll make another video on the performance of this GPU. This was just the unboxing and the overview on the outside. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention something. This here is where you hooked up for SLI if you want to do SLI. That is right. Okay guys, I'll see you guys later.